Welcome to Sports Express with Spencer Davidson and Alicia Daddario. Brought to you by Scalzo, Zogby & Whitting and the law offices of Ricardo J. Morrow.
Coming up aboard the Express, it's an all-local Class C clash between Notre Dame and Clinton.
Plus, Holland Patton looking for its first win of the season while Lowville hoping to stay perfect.
But first, time for tonight's big game. It's a Class B East matchup between longtime rivals VVS and Oneida. Student sections were ready and electric in this one. Lots of fun to be had.
Late first quarter, still no score. Red Devils go to the air. Phoenix Y-dig right on the money to Matthew Hicks. 33-yard touchdown plus the PAT. It's 7-0 VVS.
In the second, the Devils show off their dual threat offense. This time they keep it on the ground. Trenton Wong bounces outside, lunges towards the pylon, and he's in there. Extra point would be blocked, but it's a 13-point VVS lead.
Just over 2 minutes left in the half. Oneida to receive the punt. It's Andrew Smith back to get it. Runs to the outside, just turns on the Jets. Long return for the Indians, setting up this 23-yard touchdown run from Stephen Caffalone, who dives across the line. Indians on the board and trail 13-6.
That would be the score at the break. In the third quarter, Indians driving. Jordan Clark screen pass to Will Merrill, who hoofs it all the way inside the 10-yard line. A couple plays later, Oneida would finish it off. Caffalone with the stiff arm touchdown.
Oh.
Indians score 20 straight points and hold off the Red Devils in the second half as Oneida wins this round 20-13. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sports Express. Oneida improves to 3-0, a big come-from-behind win for the Indians.
Absolutely. Then in Class C, Holland Patton still looking for its first win of the season, but it would be a tough task against unbeaten Lowville. The Red Raiders went to the locker room with a 36-11 lead over the home team, so we're going to jump ahead to the second half.
Now, we mentioned earlier how dangerous number 12 is. Coming off a 6-touchdown performance last week, Chad Bach fakes the handoff, then finds a gap up the middle, and he's off to the races. Adds 6 points to the board. Lowville on top, 42-11.
We did warn them.
We
but
did.
The Golden Knights respond quickly. Thanks to a fourth down conversion, Bryce Dare is able to find the end zone. The Raiders had plenty of opportunities to bring him down, but Dare shakes off the tackles for the touchdown. 2-point conversion, no good. HP cutting the lead to 25.
Next Lowville possession, a little deja vu behind two blockers. Bach heads towards the outside until he finds pay dirt untouched for the 45-yarder. Another multi-touchdown performance by Bach, his 5th rushing TD of the game. Lowville marches on to a 57-24 win over Holland Patton to remain undefeated.
Down Burstone Road, the Notre Dame Jugglers hosting the Clinton Warriors in a Class C showdown.
Third quarter of this one, the Warriors with a huge lead, and they add to it here. Play action fake. Tanner Devins lets it fly. Zach Ellingson corrals it in the end zone for the touchdown. Clinton up by 42.
The Jugglers finally able to get on the board a few minutes later. Chris Kelly steps back in the pocket, rips it down the field to a wide open Paul Zamanek, who walks right in. But
this one, the rest of the way, was all Clinton. Josh Wilcox with the exclamation point as he nails the field goal right through the uprights behind Tanner Devins. 5-touchdown night, 3 on the ground, 2 TD passes. Clinton defeats Notre Dame 45-6. Out
at Don Edick Field, it's a Class B East contest with the New Hartford Spartans at 2-0 so far, looking to extend that streak in front of their home fans against Mexico. Second quarter of this one, already 34-0 Spartans. Tyler Pataki shovels it to Cam Story on the option, and Story with the cutback takes it around the left side and in for the score. 20-yard TD, and get a load of this. Somebody is enjoying this hot start for New Hartford. That's a mood right there.
That's right. Let's let this run for a second. We got to show that, right?
Oh,
those moves
gosh.
are incredible. Spartans improved to 3-0 with a 42-7 win over the Tigers.
He's got to teach us those dance moves.
I would not be able to do that.
Out in Rome, the Black Knights are hoping to get in the win column for the first time as they host CNS.
First quarter, the North Stars back deep in their own end zone to punt. It's blocked by Brendan Wells. Aiden Hunzinger right there to cover it up, and that's a touchdown. Black Knights are on the board 7-0.
Nice way to start a game.
For sure.
CNS answering back though. Quamir Jenkins gets the handoff, parting of the seas right up the gut for 6. PAT no good, so Rome leads at 7-6.
Second frame, the running backs continue to impress tonight. Nev Baez weaves through traffic and books it all the way to the house for a 43-yard touchdown. This was a close one, but the Black Knights pull off the upset 34-27 for their first victory of the season.
In Class C, how's this for a start to things in Canastota? The Raiders on the kickoff to Westmoreland Oriskany. The Bulldogs start their return, but they cough it up. For the Raiders, it's Devin Yorker picking it up, going the other way for the score. That's the touchdown. Yeah,
Westmoreland, give them credit. They play hard. What a catch here by Nolan Bryant.
Ooh.
Boom.
OBJ.
All the way in for the score. That's right. Now, that is one of the best catches you'll see all night for sure.
But the Raiders pour it on from there. Nick Weber bounces outside, bolting past the defense for 6. Canastota rolls to victory. Final score 51-21.
All right, that'll take us to our first zeros on the clock. Still plenty more to get to.
After a short intermission, we'll unveil our latest athlete of the week who's seen plenty of early season success already. But first, let's check out other scores from around the area in our Sports Express Scoremaster.
This is Sports Express Athlete of the Week. Brought to you by Scalzo, Zogby & Wittig and the law offices of Ricardo J. Morrow.
Welcome back to Sports Express. It's time now to unveil our latest Athlete of the Week.
Yeah, this week's featured athlete has helped a team hungry for a winning season start out on the right foot. New Hartford Junior running back Vinny Finelli has opened eyes and turned heads in the early going so far this season. In Week 1, Finelli torched Cazenovia for 126 yards and a touchdown on the ground. Then somehow he upstaged that performance in Week 2 with a clutch touchdown run to win the game for the Spartans in overtime against CVA on the road. While not the biggest back, the 5'8" Finelli has proven very tough to bring down and has had his number 32 called in some of the most important spots in each game. With the Spartans searching for their first winning season since 2009, Finelli said he wants to do everything he can to help his team reach that goal. That attitude, combined with his performance, has earned him the trust and respect of teammates and coaches.
It's really special. I feel honored. I feel like Coach trusts everybody. I feel like he just looks to me, help my guys out there. I've been putting a lot of work in the off season, hoping to be able to lead my team this year, helping us be successful. So I feel like I kind of knew I was going to become a bigger role. I'm kind of more lead by example. I'm not really the loudest person, but if you watch me, I'll tell you how to do it. I'll show you how to do it.
Vinny's a quiet guy. He doesn't talk very much, but he makes sure he's one of the first in line. He makes sure he's attentive to the game plan, and you know he's going to be well prepared and ready to play on Fridays. He's certainly one of our focal points on our offense, and he embraces that role. I think that he would be the first to say that the guys in front are busting their butt to block for him, and those wide receivers are busting their butt to block for him. But this is a team effort. He understands that, and he's done a great job being our running back. I think he runs with a tremendous amount of heart. I think that he's passionate about valuing the football. He understands how to finish moving forward, and he wants the ball in those moments. And that's important to have a person that understands and wants to be in that moment like that.
If you know of a high school athlete who deserves to be our Athlete of the Week, here's our contact info. Call, email, reach out to us on social media. We like Twitter, we like Facebook, we'll answer.
We're hip.
Yeah, we know what's going on. Anyone can nominate, just send us who you would like to be nominated and why. Give us some stats and a story and we'll give you a shot. All featured athletes will receive a plaque courtesy of CNY Awards and Apparel.
Good stuff. We should also mention that Finelli continues his great season tonight. 3 touchdowns for the Spartans. No big deal.
I mean, because you interviewed him.
I am
you
good
know what
luck.
I mean?
I am good luck. That'll take us to our second break, but we're not done just yet.
When we come back, the Syracuse Orange look to bounce back from 2 straight blowout losses. We'll hear from the team ahead of tomorrow's game against Western Michigan.
For final scores and video highlights from tonight's games, log on to WKTV.com. Brought to you by Scalzo, Zogby & Whitting and the law offices of Ricardo J. Morrow.
Welcome back aboard the Express. The Syracuse football team, let's face it, they're hoping to rebound in week 4.
Yeah, the Orange look to get back on track after a tough loss to #1 Clemson with a matchup against Western Michigan at the Dome.
Yeah, the Broncos enter Saturday at 2-1 with their only loss on the road to Michigan State. Syracuse coming off back-to-back losses to the top-ranked Tigers at home and then Maryland the week before that on the road.
And it's no secret the Orange have struggled offensively in all 3 games this season, and more specifically, quarterback Tommy DeVito and his lack of protection from that offensive line. But head coach Dino Babers says he isn't too worried as he looks ahead to tomorrow and the rest of the season.
I think we're fine. I think that we have an opportunity to win every game that we have from here on out. And the opponent that we're playing is an opponent that is capable. They proved last year that they're capable of scoring points and they can get us into a shootout. And they're not afraid of us. And they're going to be coming in here, and their head coach has a lot of experience playing in this place, so he knows the positives and the negatives that he needs to get his team ready. And we expect a very hungry and an opponent that can beat us. And we better come ready to go. And we better be ready to play a very, very good football game.
Kickoff at the Dome between the Orange and Broncos is scheduled for Saturday at noon.
Also coming up tomorrow, 8-man football started this week. New York Mills opening up their season at home against South Louis. Proctor looking to remain unbeaten as they host Fayetteville Manlius at 1:30. The Raiders looking really good so far.
Yes, they are.
Tayshawn Cooper.
He's
got to be our athlete of the week.
At some
if
point.
he's not nominated, I'll nominate him.
Fair enough.
And then a big showdown in Dallsville as the 8th-ranked Blue Devils battle against 4th-ranked Frankfort Schuyler, each looking to avoid that first loss of the season, but it will be inevitable for one.
That is true. One has to lose. There are no ties in football.
There should be no ties.
There should be
ever
no ties in sports, but
football.
Well, that's a discussion for another day. But with going back to Syracuse, now you see the downside of not having a guy like Eric Dungy in the lineup.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it for us. We'll see you back here next Friday night for another edition of Sports Express.